Okay, boys and girls, this is going to be a short update on the 1960 Impala that I was building. As you can see, right now, it has a really awesome stance for a lowrider. Too bad I can't finish it. To get it to look like that, first thing I did was I took out the firewall. The second thing I did, I took out the dashboard. And you can see, and I wish I had a pointer. Let's use this guy, maybe he's better. You can see this right here. This is the interior tub. Look at how messed up that is, how much I have to cut off or sand off at the bottom to get it to fit. Okay, and that means I'm going to have to modify the dashboard. I'm probably going to have to modify the firewall. But before I can do any of that, I want you guys to take a look. First of all, the engine, excuse me, is sitting in there where it's supposed to sit now. But look at where that distributor is. It's almost in the interior. This right here, I think, is a big mistake. I think this chassis should have been longer, number one. I think the door panels should have been shorter that way, and the whole interior tub to be longer so the firewall meets up with the cowl. As far as I'm concerned, I wish I could finish this model, but it's just going to go back in the box and sit there forever and ever and ever, just the way it is. Sorry to say it, but I'm very disappointed. This is the first Revell kit that I've had a big issue with, and I don't think I'm doing anything wrong, to be honest with you guys. So anyhow, I could just put the hood on there and black out the windows and say and leave it the way it is. I could always cut the drive shaft and extend the drive shaft to the engine. I could always move the engine forward, but nah, it ain't worth my time. You know, I'd just rather go on to something else, and I did go on to something else, and you guys will see that coming up here real soon. This video is brought to you by Miniature Industries, unique products for your model railroad. These unique kits are available in N scale, HO, S, and O scale. For more information on these kits, visit his website, link will be in the description. And don't forget to use the code 15 at checkout for a 15% discount. Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another Vinny Vip Productions video. This will be a pit stop scale model garage video. I want to show you a little history about why I'm going to be building the next car in this video. I have always been a GM guy, in particular Chevrolets. When I joined the community that builds cars, which was almost 3 years ago, I decided that I was going to do generations of each model of Chevrolet lineup from the mid-50s on up. At this point, I am missing one Chevelle, so I've got 64 to 71. I am missing the 72. Camaros, I have Gen 1, all three Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 5, and 6. And now, the Impalas, I started with, well, you could say a Tri-5 also, because they had Bel Airs, which were similar, I guess you would say. But anyhow, I had two failures with the Impalas. The 61 Impala, which I'll show you a picture of, I had a car exactly like that. In fact, I built that car to the colors that I had my car when I had way back in the day. And the Chevelles, I had a 69, so when I built the 69 Chevelle model, I built it to the same colors as my car, which was dark blue with a black vinyl top. I didn't do the vinyl top. And now, with the Camaros, I did Gen 6, which I drive a 2024 Camaro right now. So I want to get back to the Impalas. And that's why I'm going to be doing the 1962 Chevy Impala. And I've always wanted to do a lowrider, so this car, if it's available, and I don't know, it's a 3-in-1 kit, I don't know if it's capable of doing a lowrider. So, with that being said, I know this is going to be a long video. We're going to do a box opening first, and then we'll do other stuff in future videos. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Toodles! Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to the bench. And what you're looking at right in front of you is a 1962 Chevrolet Impala SS Hardtop 3-in-1. Yeah, baby. It is a Revell kit. And it is age 12, skill level 4. It has 182 parts. Man, another big count. I won't read you over here, but it's got some cool information about this car. Anyhow, let's take a look at this now. It's a 3-in-1, so I guess this is a custom. Looks like, I'm hoping that I could build this as a lowrider. It looks like they had this as a lowrider right here. And then they have the stock version and hot rod version. See, but there doesn't look like very much difference between the ride height of this one and this one, or this one. I guess we'll find out as we go along. Now in this kit, if it's got a tub that I need to put together, that's going to be the first thing I do and see how it fits in the chassis and all of that stuff, because that was the issue I was having with the other Revell kit. That was this 60 Impala. Here are your instructions. Of course, they always give you the decal layout. And by the way, the song I'm choosing for this build is going to be the Beach Boys 409. No, actually no. I'm going to do Lowrider by War. Yeah. Oh, nice decals. Oh, look at that, man. They give you decals for the rotors to make them look like brake rotors. Oh, that's cool. I'm liking all these decals that are giving you all the instrumentation for the dashboard. That brings the interior alive quite a bit. Like I said, I want to build this as a lowrider, so we'll start with this. You can see everything is still in the plastic. Seems like I'm awful close. I'm not going to undo the body right now. I want to look at the suspension parts and the interior parts. So, we're going to go ahead and open this one up. I tell you, man, no matter how much room you have on your bench, always need more. Okay. So, first plastic bag. And here's my door panels. It's got separate sun visors, steering column, steering wheel. This looks like it's a body part. I got something under the bumper. Dashboard. I wonder how much more trouble it would be for them to actually mold the gas pedal into that also. I guess no, it would be on the floor. So, like I said, we're going to do that guy first to see if everything works. Alright, here's my drive shaft, wheel backs, exhaust, coil springs. Now there's 4 coil springs. They are different sizes. 2 small ones and 2 taller ones. Okay. So that might answer the question about being a lowrider. Differential and front suspension, lower arms and cross member, engine halves. Looks like all the engine parts are on this one sprue, which is cool. And here's a distributor. Looks like oil filter, coil. Oh, fuel pump. Nice. Starter. I think that was a generator on the other kit. Exhaust manifolds. Water pump. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I showed you that already. Oh, hello. Aha. There's the answer right there. Apparently, this car can be built as a lowrider because here's the two front suspensions and one hole, I don't know if you can see that, is lower than the other hole. This hole is like higher. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, so apparently this car can be built as a lowrider, and that's good because that's what I want. Here's my upper arms, radiator shroud, differential front. I don't know what these guys are. The battery actually has a hold down you can see. That's the first battery I've seen like that. Firewall, radiator support. Then it's got some racing stuff. Roll bar, exhaust. I don't know what these are. More wheel, different wheels. Guess we'll find out as we go along. Okay, what's next? This is the other part that I want to see right now, I think. Okay, here's my interior parts. So, rear seat and front bench seat. Okay. I guess I got a choice because this looks like this front bucket seats also. And here's a console. And I don't know what that is. I have an idea what that might be, but I'm not sure. Oh, two chassis, or two floor pans I should say. Oh no. This has got to go in here, I think. This way? Yeah, there you go. Sorry about that, guys. I got all excited. So here is my chassis, and here is my interior floor pan. I'm going to keep that out. And what else? And we got a bunch of tires, some slicks, some low profile tires. They're nice soft rubber. Very nice. I like it. And then we got our tail lights. Got tail lights and glass and front headlight lenses, side vent windows. Okay, 1, 2, 3 bags of chrome exhaust, rear chrome piece for the body. Front. Oh, wait a minute. They have a lot of different stuff in here, man. Holy crap. Hold on. Here is one rear panel, and here is another rear panel. Here's a front grille and another front grille. And here is the low profile wheels. Alright, so as usual, like I said with this one, I'm going to do, I'm going to put this together and put it up into the body with the chassis and make sure that it fits before I go any further. So with that being said, stay tuned. We'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, boys and girls, welcome back to the bench. And while I was off camera, I went ahead and temporarily put the interior together. And as you can see, it's there. Everything, firewall, dashboard, and the rear seat, the side panels, and all of that stuff. And I used my Fowler glue because I know that I'll be able to get that off a lot easier than any of the Gorilla Glue or BSI or any of the CA cement. So, the test is, if this goes into this all the way up, and if it works, then I will continue on building this car. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to put this on the side and just go with something else. So, here we go. The back seat's loose, I forgot. Okay, come on. Okay, whoa, look at that. It almost jumped into place. Look at that, guys. Nice and flush down here. Nice and flush up on the interior. So this model is a go ahead. And you know what? This is the same engine, 409, that was in two of my other builds. And this one almost fits in here. Oh, and that was another thing I wanted to point out. At least this model has actual motor mounts. One there and one there. So, this model is a go ahead. I don't know what color. I have an idea of what color I want to do it, but we'll see how it goes. So anyhow, this is all going to be for part 1. Part 2 will be doing the engine and chassis, and then part 3 will be finishing it up. So with all that being said, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye!